Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. So glad you could make it. Today another collection update. I got a big stack of CDs here. All Japanese bands today. So I thought let's share this all guys with you, and I can enjoy it a bit more and file it away if I want to in my collection. It's kind of piling up a bit, and said, you know, I have to talk about it, otherwise the stack will already be used. It's already more than 10 CDs, so it's about time that I did a collection update. So first drink, Kawaii Lakuma Cherry Vanilla. Cherry Blossom, I drink. Kampai. Really sweet. Anyways, different kind of stuff from CD Japan, stuff from iMusic, I think, and some other various places. A big stuff of records. So let's do the iMusic first. 3 releases I bought not so long ago. Haven't got around to spin them in detail, like a couple of times per release. First one up is Coldrain with The Revelation, a metalcore band from Osaka. Fantastic band. I already did some reaction videos to these guys. Really good band. This is their 2013 album, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I incorrect here? Or is it all even older? I think even older. 2000. I can't really read it, but it doesn't matter. Maybe 2013 is the other release. This is another 2014. I have to read correctly. Coldrain, The Revelation is a little bit older release from these guys. They have some newer stuff out. I reacted to a newer song from them, but this is a release I wanted to have for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger. And it was pretty cheap on iMusic. I thought, you know, let's buy this. Comes in this GG sleeve idea, kind of simple. Inside here, they could have done a bit more than that. Of course, the CD is in those pockets. So here is the CD, and there's of course a little booklet with it as well. Let's show that as well for you guys, give it a bit more detail. Like I said, metalcore bands, long active, still active, and yeah, finally got a release from these guys. They're catchy. Good melodies, catchy hooks, good choruses, clean vocals, and sometimes a bit more shouty. Yeah, kinda what you can expect from metalcore. A great band. Everything is well produced, and yeah, you can't go wrong with this if you're into these genres. Yeah, it's a no-brainer actually. Not everyone seems to like me to react to these guys, but hey, I like them, so I react to them, and I want to support them, so I buy a CD from them. That's how it works. Yeah, The Revelation by Coldrain. Also bought another metalcore CD. This is bands from Fukuoka, if I'm not mistaken. This is Crossfaith with Apocalyze, I think, something like that. This one is from 2013. I was kind of mixed up with the years, but this is the band's 3rd album. Yeah, really old release already. They just dropped a new one, or gonna drop a new one, somewhere in that area, since years, because it's pretty big gap between the last one and the previous one. I think a year or 6 years or something, so there's a pretty big gap there. Some things changed in the band. I haven't heard new material though, but I'm curious at it, so I will give it a look into that, of course. I did a couple of reaction videos of them in the past as well, but it's been a long time. It was already a long time that I have spun this album, but when I spun it, oh yeah, it had the little electronic elements to it as well. Kind of diverse sound, but I like them. Good band. Can't go wrong with these guys. On a big label, even Sony Music, so they do a good job with that. Yeah, Crossfaith, if you haven't got around to it, I mean, you like some metalcore, but didn't do different, and this is a nice idea to get into. Nice band. Definitely will try to pick up more from these guys because it's an interesting stuff here. So yeah, Crossfaith. And the last one I picked up from iMusic is Exit Trace with Neo-Japanese Heroine. This is a kind of a compilation of all the favorite tracks from the band they have released so far. This was released in 2022. Yeah, how we describe this is definitely more to it than just standard heavy metal. There's more to it. Yeah, I can't even describe it. It's definitely J-rock. It definitely has those elements. Yeah, it's a really nice listen actually. Some catchy songs are pretty catchy, I have to say. Songs like Selection is a fantastic song. I like that one a lot. Pay of Dawn, Blast, Get Back, Power of One is great. Existence, you know, it's a nice listen. Female fronted band. And yeah, fantastic. And could be that even all female, if I remember that right. But I also could be wrong with that. But I know the singer, her name is Miko. That's I really want to know. And the lineup changed a bit during the years, probably. But hey, this band is still active, if I'm correct. But don't know if they released a new album so far yet. But I'm gonna look into that. Later. Yeah, definitely a lot of probably all female band as well. Look here. Yeah, Miko guitar vocals, Gio vocals, and Nato. That is the bass player, the Nerf. Mali on drums and Omi on guitar as well. That's the lineup here, the girls. But yeah, fantastic bands. Go check them out, guys, if you haven't got them there. We're on Soko Records, but I don't think they evolved again with the label. I think the label is now called Psychomantium. I don't know if they're still on that label. Could be that they're dropped from that label. I haven't got a clue, but I haven't looked into that really, actually. But this is a fantastic release. I really enjoy it. Neo-Japanese Heroine. Yeah, fantastic band. Yeah, nothing more, nothing less to say. It's catchy, good for good vocals, and yeah, I really love the song. So yeah, definitely was a nice pickup for me. So Exit Trace with Neo-Japanese Heroine. So there were the three from iMusic. And iMusic is based in Denmark, if you guys don't know that yet. Next up is a big banger, of course, from this year. It's a new EP from Lovebites. Lovebites EP II. Fantastic, guys. Really was stoked to hearing this. So I pre-ordered it, of course, at the label, and I got the 2 CD version here. So we got the new EP from 2024, and we got CD2 is the old EP, the Lovebites EP 1, but then re-recorded with the new lineup. That's what you get on CD2. So and it sounds fantastic, I have to say. I can't super compare it because the Lovebites EP, the original one from back in the day, is one of the few releases I don't have from the band, but I still want to have. But I don't have it yet. It's pretty hard to get, and when you get it, it's pretty pricey. So, anyways, there's an Obi with here, a pretty big one, and it has a track listing, all in Japanese, of course. And here's the track listing of the Lovebites EP II. You got Unchained, which is a music video. Where's Identity, The Bell, The Jail, and we have Soul Defender, which was another video, and Someone's the dream. Fantastic tracks, guys. Last one is probably my favorite one on this, but I like all tracks. Fantastic heavy power metal, great melodies, great vocals. Yeah, you can't go wrong here. Inside here is a little gatefold thingy, and of course it's a disc, so there are 2 CDs. Here's the CD 2, and then we have CD 1 here. Oh, it's just the other way around apparently, and there is a full out booklet with it, so we're gonna open that for you guys. And it's a nice mini poster of the girls, and the back has all the lyrics to the EP. EP 2, I think. Yes. So that's one disc, and there's another thing with it, so I'm gonna try to get it out as well. But yeah, really nice recordings. Also, the recordings are fantastic. And there's a little booklet with it. Here it is, and this is all in Japanese. So yes, I ordered this from Japan. You guys know that. And here are the lyrics for the original EP as well in here. So that's really nice that they added that as well. So thank you, Victor Records. Almost, yeah, I think I got it on the day or just the day after of the release, and I'm really happy to have it finally in my collection. Yeah, fantastic release from 2024. This definitely will be in the Japanese year list. There's no doubt that this will be in it. It's so good. You can't go wrong with some Lovebites in your collection. Great all-female band. Yeah, check it out, guys. Amazing release. Next up is something completely different. This is the idol formerly known as LADYBABY with Beside You, and JPU Records release. And this is a kind of yeah, interesting band. Shout out as a 3-piece with these good girls and a guy dressed as a lady called Ladybeard. In the beginning, the sound was a bit more in the vein of yeah, things like baby metal and things like that. Then the dude left, and these 2 girls went on with the lineup. And the newer stuff was a bit more rock based than metal. Then one of the girls also left again to go play with her sister in Bratz, and that left one, so they auditioned for more new members, and then they became LADYBABY again, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they are more lineup, and eventually the last one also left, and these 2 girls are now Rai in kind of a group as well. So yeah, fantastic. Really diverse sound, of course, because there is some songs from different eras on here. But yeah, I really like the vocals from the girls, and it was fun spinning this one. Yeah, if you're not used to that kind of idol metal rock, then it's a thing to get used to. But eventually, if you can get into the kawaii voices and all the weird stuff, then you will enjoy this. And some nice pictures and all lyrics and things like that in here. Fantastic, guys. But yeah, another JPU Records release to the collection. My JPU Records stuff begins to grow pretty much a lot lately. I try to add as much stuff from the label with all the bands I like on that one. There are a few that I'm not really into, so I'm not gonna buy everything, but the things I like I will buy. But yeah, the idol formerly known as LADYBABY. Next up, 2 releases from the Gazette. I already had one in from the past from King of This Music and bought me 2 other ones. I bought the 9th. This is their 2018 album, if I'm not mistaken, so this is a pretty new one. And again, a JPU Records release, I think. Yeah, these 2 albums sounds a bit different compared to the other one, especially the other one I'm gonna show you after this one. But yeah, Visual K, J-Rock, Metalcore, different kind of elements in there from all these guys. Initial influences and goth influences. There's pretty heavy stuff. They became heavier during the years, so the first couple of albums were a bit more mellow, and the later albums got more heavier, adding some harsh vocals as well. And again, an English translation booklet, as JP Records does a lot. But this is a really good release. I really enjoyed it. My favorite release is probably the one I'm gonna show you next. It's the one called Dogma. And Dogma is probably the most heavy releases they have done so far. This is definitely the most metal heavy, most harsh vocals release they have done so far. And this is released a couple years prior to the other one. Yeah, fantastic album. Really enjoyed it. Definitely one of the darker, heavier album of the guys. Again, another translation booklet here, because this is also on JPU Records. And let's see the inside of this booklet. I wonder what's gonna happen with these bands at the moment, because a couple of years ago their bass player passed away. So yeah, they're bassless now. Probably they're gonna continue with a session bass or something, I don't know, but I think someone said that some time ago in one of my reaction videos to this band. But yeah, we'll see what happens and if there will be a new album. The last one is called Mass, I think, from 2021. So it's been a couple of years prior ago that they released a full-length album, and after that they released a big compilation of 3 CDs, different kind of tracks. But that's not really a studio album, of course. The last album is from 3 years ago, Mass. But this is Dogma. I really like it. Heavy album from these guys. Totally completely different. This is Sumire Uesaka with No Future Vacances. And this is just straight up J-pop. Idol singer, voice actress. Yeah, pretty popular figure on Japanese music and anime and whatever. I have a couple of other releases as well. They have the other releases a bit more rock influences as well than this one, but I wanted to have this a bit also as well because I wanted to complete the collection a bit, of course. So now I have 3 albums from Sumire. I'm not always in the mood for this, but when I am, I enjoy it. So yeah, completely different to all the heavy stuff here, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this album as well. If you like a bit of J-pop, then you will enjoy this without a doubt. Nice singer, beautiful lady as well, as you guys can see. Yeah, nothing more to say. I think this is the 3rd album, I'm correct. She dropped a new best of album, I think, not so long ago, with 3 new tracks, so I might pick it up as well when I have the time and money for it. I'm curious after the 3 new tracks. Everything else on the album are just first, it's a 2-disc thing, I think. One is all the singles, and the other one is kind of a favorite picks from her or something like that. And there are 3 new tracks. That's kind of the idea. But this is a nice, fun album, but nothing rock or metal or anything. So if you're a metal lover and you don't like this, then you might skip it. But I just wanted to show you guys anyway. Next up, the new one from Soko Naru, and probably gonna butcher it as the hell as fuck. Sorry for my swearing, but yeah, I kind of forgot also how it's called. But anyways, it's the new one from these guys. I really enjoyed their video clip for one of the songs, so I had to grab it. I think the video was for In Birth. If you have seen that song, you know that's a really catchy J-rock song. So I decided to pick up the new one. I have one other album as well from these guys from the past, and that's also a really good one. Yeah, and I really enjoy this release so far. Definitely needs a bit more spins. Some songs need to grow and other ones grab immediately, so this is kind of a not an album that you have immediately in your mind, but some of the songs are really catchy, and that are the ones that could grab you, like In Birth for Rebirth, for example. That's one really catchy song. It's a 3-piece, as you guys can see. Drummer, guitar vocals, and bass vocals. Yeah, both members sing, and you can hear that in different kind of songs. They both have lead vocals, so it's not that one is backing vocals. Yeah, of course they do backing vocals for each other, but both are lead vocal. But yeah, really nice release. I dropped the titles, of course, in the description, because some are hard to pronounce, and I just will drop them there. Of course. And let's see if I can get this ink properly. So Soko Naru, the new one from 2024. Really nice release, guys. Go pick it up if you haven't heard it yet. Next up, Matt Jamie. This is Non-Fiction, her latest album. Yeah, she's a weird one, but I like her. Kind of a rock sound to her. She has a really quite over-the-top kawaii voice in some of the songs. Not every song, I think, but there are some songs that are pretty crazy. Like the first track, F You Very Much. Let's put it that way. I don't want to swear too much, because she loves that word somehow. Also the previous album, F Forever, you know what I mean. But yeah, look nice, J Obi here. Yeah, really nice. Matt Jamie, singer. I don't know if I want to call her idol, but this is definitely a rock album. It's a banger. I really enjoy the songs. There's some guitars in here I like, and she's a pretty wild woman, but I like her. I like her voice, and yeah, really nice release, guys. Go check it out if you haven't heard of Matt Jamie yet. Just check out the song F You Very Very Much, and you might enjoy this. It's a song that is pretty well known on the J-Rock radio stations, and the video is pretty fun to watch as well. If you haven't done so already, I think I have done a reaction video to that song as well in the past. So if you want to see it, just go on my playlist files of Japanese bands and look up the song from Matt Jamie, and you might find it. And why it doesn't want to cooperate here anymore. Sometimes it's a bit annoying. Come on. And I think Kim of This Is Music showed this one as well some time ago. But yeah, I have this also already for a while, and yeah, I really enjoy this one. So go check out. This is Non-Fiction by Matt Jamie. Explicit content, yeah, that's for language barriers with the swearing. Next one is the new HAGANE, Life Goes On. New EP from these girls. They dropped an album a couple years ago, then a lot of members left. So they were left as a two-piece. It's the bass player and the guitar player, Sakura, and well, I can't remember the name of the bass player. Something with an S as well. Anyways, but they were joined with two new members, a fantastic vocalist, and of course they got the pleasure to have Yuna on drums. And Yuna is a fantastic drummer, well-known YouTuber, as well as also she plays sometimes for Fake Gear and some other, she's done other projects as well. He was in Trident before they were called Trident. Fantastic drummer, so they have him found really awesome replacement. The new single is fantastic as well. I really enjoy her voice. Nice replacement for Uyu. Yeah, I can't go wrong with this. I really enjoyed this EP. There are 5 tracks and 3 instrumentals. You have Victory, and then we have a Japanese title, forgot the name, I knew it, but I know Hero Time, which is fantastic. That and Life Goes On, and then we have the 3 instrumentals. So let's have a look here, guys. And I really love the colorful artwork here, really nice. And here is the new lineup. Here we are Sakura, Yuna, and this is the new singer, and this is the bass player, of course. See if I have some names as well, if they're not in Japanese. It is. Sometimes it's also Sayaka as the bass player, and of course the vocalist is in Japanese. Here are the members, so you can see it, guys. And here I have a picture of the new singer. Fantastic voice. And we have Sakura here, and Yaka, and of course Yuna. And yes, the band picture again. CD looks like this, if you guys are wondering. And let's have a look at the back, and it looks like this. So that's all, guys. Fantastic heavy metal, power metal, if you like that kind of stuff. Fantastic drums, up-tempo stuff, and some fantastic guitar work can be found on this one here. Awesome guys. If you're not convinced yet, go check out the tracks. Hero Time, for especially, that one kicks really ass. Yeah, awesome stuff, guys. HAGANE, Life Goes On. And then the last one in this stack, and that's one I looked really a lot to. Yeah, because that's the new BAND-MAID Epic Narratives. Guys, really happy that I have this in my collection. Really happy to have it. Epic Narratives, 14 tracks, and there's a lot of sets on this album so far by a lot of YouTubers. I have seen some videos from guys responding on things and doing reviews. In the first place I wanted to do a review as well, but I thought, well, I have seen a couple of reviews, I have made up my mind. Some of them I agree with, some of the things I don't. But you know, let's do it in a collection of that instead of a separate video. So here is the OB strip here, and then we have the back. It's pretty simple, black with the song titles here. 14 tracks, Magi, and then we have Shambles, Protect You, Show Them, Forbidden Tale, Bestie, then we have Brightest Star, of course, Letters to You, The One, Memorable, Go Easy, Toi et Moi, Tamaya, and Get to the Top. Fantastic track listing. Like a lot of people said, this band branched out a lot with a lot of singles prior to the album, so a lot of songs were already known or were played live as well before even the album dropped. So the surprise effect is a bit gone, of course, by that, but I don't mind. There was still a couple of tracks that weren't be heard, and I was really curious at those tracks. Don't get me wrong, for singles, I like the most of them. Of course, there was notable things. Magi was a live video, which was also on the DVD, the Yokohama Arena. Of course, Shambles was already released last year. Fantastic song. Protect You was the newest single, so that was not dropped so long ago, and was also for an anime, I think. Show Them was also one of the last tracks they dropped. This is a song with The Warning, of course, and then we have Bestie, which was co-written by Mike Eitziger from Incubus, which was already also a single. And then we have Memorable, which was also a single last year, more than a year ago, just before the last American tour, they dropped that single. And Go Easy was already played live a couple of times in Japan, so Japanese people already know that song as well. So that leaves us Forbidden Tale, Brightest Star. Brightest Star was also played live, I have to say, so that also is one that doesn't count as new to the public. So we have Forbidden Tale, Letters to You, The One, Toi et Moi, Tamaya, and Get to the Top. That are the tracks that were not familiar to the audience. And also was really obvious, curious about that. Get to the Top is an instrumental where they go pretty crazy again, so it's a nice closer of the album. And Tamaya is just building up to that kind of epic thing. This is a nice song. But probably my favorite song on this album, the two ones that I like the most, are The One and Toi et Moi. Especially the last one, I really like that one. That's definitely my favorite track on the album. It's catchy, has a good hook on it. It's so good. It gets stuck in your mind. And the melody, the riff, and that is fantastic. So that's the one that stuck me the most, next to Shambles, which is a song I really like, but it was already old. And another song, Forbidden Tale, was definitely okay as well. I like the Miku song, Bright Star, also pretty much. Yeah, really nice tune, and it's good to see hear Miku only in the song as well. And Letters to You, also a fantastic track. Memorable is a lovely track. I love that track. It's a ballad, but yeah, really nice ballad, and a nice gift to the American fans, actually. Yeah, they recorded prior to that tour, the second tour, I think, already. They did 3 tours, one in 2022 and 2 in 2023. So America has a lot of BAND-MAID last couple of years. This year was a lot of Japan. But I wonder what they're gonna do next, of course. I don't know if you have guys have followed the BAND-MAID news. Yeah, they're actually not again with the management. So they took the rights in their own hands and they manage themselves at the moment. So I wonder how that will go. They took away two people from that management, so I think the management is probably no more because there's no band anymore on that management. Probably BAND-MAID was one of the last bands that were on there. But they took two people to range of things, of course. But having BAND-MAID as the CEO, probably in that kind of a deal. With the two guys arranging a lot of stuff for them. Yeah, I wonder how that could fall out. Of course, there's a lot of things announced. There's already a new video clip announced for Forbidden Tale that will be out very soon. If you guys see this video, probably might already be out. But then let's just wait when they gonna tour. There are still some gigs left in Japan. And yeah, it's just waiting on the rest of the world what they're gonna do next, because a lot of people in Europe and Australia and whatever in South America and whatever they want to see BAND-MAID. And it's been a long time, girls. Yeah, it's about time that you did a tour in Europe, because the last tour is from 2018, 2019, it's for the pandemic, let's put it that way. So it's more than 6 years ago already. And probably if you're gonna tour outside of Japan, and it probably will early, somewhere next year, somewhere probably, I presume, because there's nothing announced yet. And I wonder how they're gonna do it. You have to promote an album, and we know the goal for the band is seeking world domination, and if you want to reach that, that is a thing you have to do, is tour. Otherwise, not a lot of people will recognize you or will be seeking out for you. It's really hard to, if you not be played on the radio or you know, touring outside of your country. It's really hard to get name for yourselves. People want to see you. Get on the festivals. Get on, you know. Probably the first thing you have to do, get a small club tour in the early stage of 2025, I think, and might try to grab some festivals during the summer or something. But I think they have to do that. Otherwise, world domination in Europe will be pretty hard. And it takes years and years and years and years and years, because people know you from YouTube, some people, but it's a kind of a audience that's already in that kind of music. If you want to reach new people, you have to play gigs and do festivals and things like that. And it's hard to get on a festival if an organizer doesn't know you. So play Europe, get known by the organizations, and get yourself booked to the festivals. And festivals are pretty booked in fast. So if you are not touring or show yourself in other country, then it's pretty hard to get in there in that pool of performances. HAGANE is doing it really great right now by touring a lot, and they get picked up here and there with new tours. They touring now with Ginger, for example. You know, that is really good move. And hopefully you will understand that it's really necessary to tour Europe if you want to get foot on the ground here. People want to know you. So that's it. It's a new album. Yeah, this went a bit of sideways, but it's a nice album. I really enjoyed it. Production wise, and I think it's a bit in the vein of Unleashed EP they did in 2022. Song wise, I think it's more balanced out with ballads and up-tempo songs. I think if you might compare this to the releases they did, it's kind of a mixture of Unleashed and Conqueror or something like that. And being out with different than Conqueror than starting out with a ballad. They just go straight in here. They don't start with a ballad, but I mean in the way it's more balanced out. Through Conqueror had a lot of ballads, but also ballads, a couple of them, and more mid-tempo songs and more faster, heavier songs. And it definitely is a bit of this as well, but it has more the production of the Unleashed EP and the Unseen World album. And definitely guitar-wise, it definitely has that same sounding effects and stuff like that. I wonder how it's gonna fold out in the future with the future releases. It's a good thing they try to promote the album, but I think during the years they overdone it a bit the most. I wonder why they choose to fill so much singles from during the years and not putting in some other songs. Of course, to build up, hey, it's those songs, but you know, I thought songs like Memorable and Shambles was just released for a special occasion, but they appeared in the album eventually, so I wonder why they choose for that. Of course, they were digital singles, so it might be the thing that they wanted to have it on a physical release, because About Us was also a separate single, but that one was released on vinyl, and the other newer singles just digitally. So it's kind of funny in a way. So they put it on this album. Did they need? I think if they put some other songs in there, that the surprise effect would be a bit bigger. But it's a thing that a lot of people already said, so I'm not gonna repeat that every time. But overall, it's a really balanced album, and I enjoy it. And I said favorite track, Toi et Moi, and definitely the one on second place. And Shambles is probably my number 3. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the last thing I want to show you. Yeah, if you got something to say, guys, put it in the comment section down below, and we can discuss it if you want to. I will leave all the album titles in the description, so if you feel the need to look the albums up, then it's a bit easier. Sorry that the video is a bit lengthy, but yeah, it is what it is. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have something to say, put it in the comment section, like I said, and hope to see you guys with a new video. Have a great day, and see you guys next time.